Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Apple Watch passcode. So, Apple Watches are able to have passwords just like any iPhone, iPad, Mac, really any Apple product can. Although something I've seen that is that actually a lot of people don't understand how they work. So a lot of people see them as how they work on your iPhone and your iPad and your Mac, which is whenever the device goes to sleep or shuts off, you have to re-enter your password. That is actually not the case. So with your Apple Watch, there's this feature called wrist detection, which does need to be turned on for various features to work. So it is most likely already on by default. So wrist detection ultimately senses that the watch is on your wrist, as the name kind of implies, and will lock your watch when it doesn't sense that it's on your wrist, and will also make sure your activity metrics and everything are up to date. And that's really it. It doesn't seem to do a lot, but it actually does in the grand scheme of things. So with wrist detection turned on, it allows you to unlock with your iPhone and automatically lock. So when you go on your iPhone and you turn it and you put your Apple Watch on for the first time that day. So if we take off my Apple Watch right now, we can see that it's locked with a passcode. Enter passcode and you see the passcode screen, right? So we're gonna put my watch on my wrist. And now that the watch is on my wrist, we're gonna go over to my iPhone and we're gonna unlock this. And then if you look at the notification that should pop up in any moment, right there, it says Ian's Nike Apple Watch unlocked. So my iPhone, or my Apple Watch is called Ian's Nike Apple Watch, as I do have an older one that I still have paired to this phone, so to keep it separate, I know which one is which. So now whenever my Apple Watch is on my wrist and I unlock my iPhone, my watch is unlocked, and my watch doesn't lock. So I turn it down, turn it up, oh, Siri activated actually. And then I can interact with it and I can do anything I need to, which is pretty cool because it doesn't automatically lock, and you could go into your activity rings, check what's on your calendar, and etc. Because it doesn't lock when it goes to sleep. So right now it went to sleep, and then boom, and I can just go right into my apps and do what I was doing before because it is using wrist detection. Now if you did turn wrist detection off, whenever you take off your watch like this, it wouldn't lock. So you would have to manually lock it, which would be annoying, but you can just go into Control Center and tap the lock button to do so. And now you also do need a passcode for Apple Pay, unlocking your iPhone with a mask, as well as unlocking your Mac with your Apple Watch. So, I mean, in my opinion, the benefits to having the passcode on your watch really is great. And also, when it's just sitting around like this, no one can get into it unless they know your password. Because, well, it's not on your wrist, and it's not sensing your skin or anything to be like, hey, let me unlock, like, Ian just put on his Apple Watch, let me unlock. No, it just sits there. And you can use your iPhone freely, and nothing will get in the way of you using it. Because guess what? The watch is still locked. Because it's wrist detection. So, it doesn't work like a normal traditional password does on your iPhone or Apple Watch, as many people do think. So I just wanted to clear up all that confusion, because I have seen multiple times people are like, I want to use this feature, I want to use that, or because it's like a business managed iPhone through work, that you do have to put a passcode on it because they want to prevent any sensitive information from getting out. So you do have to be careful because, well, everyone thinks the passcode works like it does on your iPhone. Like, my iPhone's asleep right now. You need a passcode or Face ID to get into it. But that's not the case because, well, you can't get in my iPhone unless I look at it. Or if I have my Apple Watch on, even when I'm wearing a mask, because it only works with a mask. So, overall, putting on the passcode is the best thing you could do to ensure that, like, your security is kept. Because if you don't want someone just picking up your watch and reading your text messages or email, they would be able to without using your phone, because this would be unlocked. And this would give you access to all of that. Now, granted, if you do want to be that one person who will keep all of their information private by literally deleting all their messages and deleting all their emails and etc., you can still do that and not put a passcode on your watch. Although if you want to keep all that information sensitive, I don't understand why you wouldn't just put a passcode on, because it just seems, in my opinion, to make more sense by putting on that passcode. But hey, you do you. I'm not here to judge. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.